We are recording. Okay. Welcome everybody back to Adventure in Sanctuary. Our Diablo 2 D&D campaign, number 48 session, where you join all the players as they play their characters trying to save the world from being destroyed by the hands of the demons themselves. If you're returning to this particular episode and you've seen the others, that's great. Obviously they are on the playlist if you do wish to see any of the previous sessions. You can find those all on the YouTube once I upload them. Links and so on will all be there for you to find for Discord and so on. Right then. So, session 48. Had a bit of a interesting session last session. I will do the recap as I normally do, bring everyone up to speed as to what's been going on in the previous session. Like I said, if you need anything more than that, then you're going to be looking at the video itself and see all the past episodes of the campaign. But for now, I'll do the quick recap and bring us all up to speed. We do have a full house today, although not everyone is logged on, I can see. We've got Scarlet, Ophi, Rin, Baxter, Bosa, who is on his way. And who else are we missing? One, two. Are we missing anyone else? I'm not sure. Yeah, right. Oh, there he is, Riker. Okay. So, for the last session then, at the start of last session, we rejoined Ophi's bodyguards down in the dungeon below the Rogue Monastery, after having just defeated this small group of demons there that were awaiting them at the end of the long trap-filled passageway. Bosa takes the lead this time and walks around the corner into an opened room, where inside he is confronted quickly by 4 Death Clan goat demons, stood there with sharpened battle axe blades. Soon a battle ensues, and Bosa takes some heavy damage from the dark energy which pulses through the Death Clan's weaponry. Riker, spotting a companion in need of help, comes to his aid and takes up position next to Bosa, and they face down these demons together. Riker manages to fumble his axe though. As he moves his arm backwards to wind up for a big hit, he loses his grip on the haft of the axe as the muscles in his hand give way ever so slightly, causing his axe to fall to the ground next to him with a loud clunk sound. Meanwhile, Rin moves into position from the rear of the party and fires off a firebolt, one that is so potent with fire magic delivery that in one blast it totally incinerates one of the demons, turning them into a pile of ashes in just a few seconds. Soon after the event occurs, the battle draws to a halt, with the party emerging victorious, with Aurora landing an arrow directly to the skull of the final demon standing, ending its life in an instant. The party wastes no time in healing up and searching the room, only to realise that they were stood inside of a very used torture chamber. The darker secrets of the rogues being brought to light in that moment, and maybe this was why the demons were drawn to this place. Scarlet, being Scarlet, can only wait for so long before she gets agitated and standing around. And in typical Scarlet form, she walks off, only to walk into yet more danger. As she enters the jailer's room, she finds 2 more vengeful wraiths awaiting their next living victim. Scarlet reacts fast and fires off crossbow shots at the 2 ghostly forms, with very little success. Meanwhile, the rest of the party try to catch up with her after looting the place for whatever they could find of worth. Soon, the wraiths close in and are quickly within touching distance of the entire party, as by now they too have caught up with Scarlet and are funneling into the room. The life-draining creatures are very resistant to the physical weapons the height you have, but the spells do their job well and end the 2 wraiths quickly, but not before the weakening strikes relieve some of the party members of a few of their stat points and also mana. After the battle, Ophi searches a nearby chest only to find a measly single gold piece, whilst Scarlet grows ever more impatient and heads around the corner to the jail staircase leading to the upper floors. Upon reaching the next floor up and close to the exit of the jail, Scarlet throws open the door she finds, which leads out into an Inner Sanctum area where there were several spike fiends poised to strike, or in this case, to fire. The moment the door swung open, Scarlet is riddled with sharpened razor-like quills, fired out from the bodies of these mutated, overgrown rat-like creatures. Meanwhile, the rest of the party is still climbing up to the top of the stairs, unaware. Battle begins, and the rats get the jump on Scarlet yet again, and fire again. She suffers another devastating, piercing barrage with razor quills. She stumbles and falls back quickly, pulling out the spines and bleeding heavily as she partially lays on the floor. After being mortally wounded, it's all she could really do at that point. Ophi could only watch from a distance in horror, unable to get close enough to aid Scarlet. And to top it all off, Scarlet was in such pain at that point that Ophi's words are not even heard by her, as the pain intensified her inability to comprehend anything else right at this moment. The rest of the party move to face the new opponents, whilst Aurora runs to Scarlet's side and offers her help with her bandages and props her up a little, whilst Riker moves out into the courtyard area and casts his holy fire, instantly killing the first wave of these vermin in a mere heartbeat. Zrin exits after Riker and casts his shatter spell on the second group of rats, taking out 5 out of 6 of them with his magical abilities. Ophi and Nyx also follow and deal with the sole survivor of the second group with a couple of well-placed firebolts. At that moment, a third group over the far side of the area join the fight, whilst Scarlet continues to give herself battlefield triage with the aid of Aurora beside her. Riker and Bosa move to take down the spike fiends that have appeared, but the rats retreat to the safer distance and are able to fire off shots at Zrin instead, turning yet another of the party into a pincushion, and he too feels the agony of the razor cords piercing all over his body as each hit after hit connects with his flesh and bone. Finally, the large vermin are chased down, cornered and killed by Bosa and Riker, and for a moment the area goes silent. The area is then searched and Scarlet finds her feet. Still in dire need of full recovery though, she is unable to help with the loot finding. However, some decent items are still found by the rest of the party. Along with Ophi spotting a nearby waypoint, she quickly activates it so that it's ready for a quick escape if the party needed it. Together, once in the garden area, the party look up at the looming doors to the temple itself. An eerie red light seems to glow there, coming seemingly through the temple's stained glass windows just off to the side of the building. For the moment though, the party agree that they need to return to Baxter and help take him back to the Rogue encampment with them, instead of pushing on into who knows what. So, we then move to the Rogue encampment, where the party are ready to turn in instantly, and when they awaken, maybe do a few downtime activities, who knows, or simply they just want to rest up and recover. Very well, party. So, we are moving to the Rogue encampment. The time, let's have a quick look. Time is, I've not updated that, so that would have to be 5:30, no. Okay, so after you've all taken the time to have an extended rest, and on top of that, you've also taken part in whatever activities that you're going to do for an hour, we are looking at roughly, let's have a quick look, resting 8 hours, yeah. So you would have spent... So it's about 2 p.m. On the 10th. Yeah, about 2 p.m. on the 10th day still. So you've been out overnight, you've come in to town, done whatever you wanted to, then gone back out again, and now you're coming in for your extended rest of day 10, which will put you, I'll say, around 2 p.m. So you are sleeping through the rest of the morning, and also taking that extra hour out of your usual time to either to get something ID'd with Kane, if that's what you wanted to do, or if you want to work on your downtime activities, then that is what you would do in that time. So that's a 9 hours spread. So we're okay for that. It's now 2 p.m. Everyone is in full swing. The whole camp is well awake and obviously are waiting for you guys to wake up. There's a slight storm rolling in. You can hear it in the distance. It's not close as yet, but it does sound like it's quite heavy, so the weather is starting to change.
So this is an extended rest I've just had, yeah?
That's right.
Okay. Let me top off my HP and MP then.
Yep. So top everything off, and then you've got a temporary 10 hit points as well, which you can have. Sorry, a D10 of hit points. So if everyone wants to roll a D10.
3.
Does Nyx get the temporary hit points as well?
Yes. Well, actually, does she rest? I think. I know she doesn't. She doesn't rest. She just recovers when you recover. So technically, no, she wouldn't do it. Yeah. So, okay. Oh, Baxter right in with the 10 right there.
Yeah, got to make up for last week.
No kidding. All right. Yep, so this isn't with any con modifiers or anything like that. It's just a flat D10, and whatever you get, you add as a bonus temporary hit points modifier.
You sure?
Okay, wonderful.
Mana and everything
Much better.
is full of stuff now, isn't it?
Right, so order of business then. So the first thing is, obviously, some of you have taken part in doing your activities that you wanted. They've all been noted, percentage-wise and so on, so your progression has been noted down, so that's taken care of that. You guys would have spent, so far, a total of 9 hours in camp. 8 hours doing a full rest, and then an hour doing your whatever it is that you wanted to do after the resting time. As for your gear, it has taken a bit of a beating recently, and then we are going to do a quick reduction to the durability. That's 2 and okay. Okay, so everyone is going to take 4 points of durability to any equipment that they have currently on them. So you're going to lose 4 points of durability. As for any rations you have, because you haven't been using them for anything, because you've been basically keeping fed whilst you're resting, you've now lost a few more of those rations, so I'm going to roll a d4. Okay, so everyone has lost or wasted at least 4 of their rations from their food packs, as they've just deteriorated over the time that you've had them. They're not obviously kept, not refrigerated or anything like that, so bread goes stale, etc. after a few days, stuff like that. So that's that. If there's any trading that you wish to take care of, now's a good time to get it done.
Yep, we do.
Scarlet will head over to Chelsea and return the malice.
Right, okay. Yeah, as soon as she sees it in your hands and you pull it out, her eyes literally broaden so much, and the big smile beaming across her face. You definitely made her day by doing that, and she holds her hand out for you to pass it over to her.
Yeah, I mean, Scarlet sort of cheerfully, hands it over. So, I think you misplaced this, Chelsea.
She kind of giggles and then retains her composure. Obviously sharing in the joke. And she says, 1 second. Make sure we get the right one.
Herodic malice. I will now imbue one of your items with magical powers.
Okay. So she thanks you for obviously bringing the Herodic malice back to her. And as she rightly said, she will imbue one of the weapons that you hold. It has to be a basic weapon, but she will turn it into a rare magical item. It's only one, and it's only for like the whole party, so you can decide what and who gets it. But you can basically pick the item that you want. So if there's a specific weapon that you're looking for, or if there's a piece of armor that you want specifically and you want to bump that up in quality, she can do that for you.
You just give me a bit more of an idea of what the actual effect is. So does it turn an item blue, or does it turn it yellow, or will it go above yellow? What exactly does the effect do?
It turns a white item into a yellow item.
And that's it. It has to be a white item turned into a yellow item.
Correct. So it has to be something you own, and she will what's it? It's not transmogrify, it's something else, but she'll transform it into a rare magical item. And she can only do that now because she has the Herodic Malice that you brought back to her. So, as a reward, she can't do it a lot, but as a reward, this is what you guys are going to get. But it gives you a little bit of a kind of ball in your court situation where you can go, yeah, we want a really good, or a potentially really good, like for you, a really good crossbow, for instance, or a piece of leather armor that's rare, like rare magic. So that's what this does, and it also will allow you to have higher quality weapons as well. So all your weapons that you find when you loot are now a potential +1 or +2 item. As long as they are the white basic versions, not the magic or the rare or the uniques. They all have their own specific magical properties.
Alright, Scarlet initially thrusts out her non, I think it's Lilith or Lillian, the offhand one. Mm-hmm. But then she suddenly stops and thinks, maybe I should discuss this with the group. And then she stows a crossbow. We'll be right back, Chelsea. And then she heads back to the group to explain to the group what Chelsea just offered to do.
Great stuff. Okay. Yep. She nods and gets back to making whatever it is that she has in her forge at the time. At this point, it would be most likely some swords that are just hanging out, and you can see that she's already started forming them.
Oh, she will hand over her equipment for repair as well, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. That's easy enough done. Especially now she's got her malice, she can do it nice and quick for you.
Yeah, so I'll just hand over my gear and let her do that, and then, head back to the group and... Bye.
In simple terms, you basically brought back a a unique version of a craftsman hammer. So this is a relic, like relic level stuff.
Who was it that took down the butcher? Who was on the front line? Can't remember.
Now you're asking. I believe it wasn't the butcher; it was the smith. But I believe it was. I don't think it was Aurora. I think it was someone else, and they got him with a spell. I think it was Ophi.
Alright, well, Scarlet will walk into the tent and tell that, gather the group around to explain that Elsie, in her gratefulness, is willing to imbue one of our equipment pieces with magical power from her hammer that we recovered. So if anyone's got any suggestions to what they would like to put forward for potential imbuing, we can decide as a group what gets the vote. Scarlet sort of mentions her crossbow is a possible candidate, but she's not sure whether it's suitable because it's got a gem in it or not. But she's willing to hear suggestions on anyone else got any ideas in for their equipment to be powered up.
Baxter just throws no leeway. He's got his new spear, so as for the list of things that he needs, he's right at the bottom. One else can take it.
Just so you know, Scarlet, so that you're not screwed over by anything, and you would know this, the item that you would be giving up to be upgraded is potentially an item that's going to be reformed. So whatever's inside it gets removed. So
so I'd lose the gem, yeah.
Well, you wouldn't lose it, but she would give them back to you, basically, and you wouldn't be able to put them in that weapon.
Yeah, I know Scarlet's not too demanding for it anyway, so she's happy. I think she's more than happy to take somebody else as a priority rather than...
Yep, this also counts.
She's quite attached to her crossbows, so...
Yep, it also counts for any armour as well. So just bear that in mind.
Alright, well, who was it that just spoke? Who was it just spoke just now? Was it Riker or Bax?
It was Baxter.
Okay, Baxter, you and I are happy to sort of take any other options. Anyone else got anything they'd like maybe upgraded?
I could do with Nix's staff being recharged.
Yeah, I don't think that's part of the upgrade process, though, is it? That's just a normal service.
I'm just working out the loot to trade in with.
Is anyone still using a basic weapon, or have we all got magic weapons now?
I think both of them like it.
I got a really big stick.
Does Riker have gems in all of his armour?
Nope, not one.
That's an idea.
There is plenty of gems.
I probably
might be worth giving her your gloves, Riker. That way she can do something about the shaky.
No, that's not a gloves thing. My gloves and boots are a moment away from no longer being gloves or boots. I've got all 9 toes sticking out.
Effort.
Gems.
Well, if nobody's got any gleaming requests for anything to be upgraded, I say we ask Chelsea if she can stick a pin in it, and we come back to it later. Because I feel like it's eating up time that we desperately need.
Right, I've got some stuff to sell. Do you want me to put it in the chat, DM?
Yeah,
I think Bose has not got any magical gear.
There's plenty of magical gear in the shared stash still. If he wants to claim anything, just message me. I'm just selling.
He's having trouble with the mic at the moment, by the sound of it.
You do have also some items and the availability of Kane, who can identify them for you. So,
Yep,
depending on how much time you want to spend.
I'm working those out. Because obviously I'm working out what is excess, what we can sell, what we don't need, because I'm selling the basic gear.
Mm-hmm.
But we've also got some stuff that needs identifying. He's had something for a while, which is the Countess chest, yellow or a dagger.
Okay, has that been identified yet?
No, you've not given us the...
Okay. In which case... Act 1 related and presets. And this is from one of the chests inside.
It was the main Countess chest.
Wonderful. Right. Countess. There she is. Fantastic. Right, so from the... you got a dagger. Yeah, okay. So the dagger that you gave him to identify, that comes back as something called a Wraith Bite. And the specifics of that thing is it's a mechanics dagger of the bat. That's the affixes and that are on that weapon.
Ooh.
So you can look up what those do. Is there anything else that should be owed or identified owed?
There is still some stuff to be identified. I'm just wiggling it round, so I know what's where.
He gave you the ring, didn't he?
Yeah.
The blood coil.
We've got a short bow.
What else was there? Did you get the club identified?
I thought we had.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yep, the Ghoul Crusher.
The gold crusher.
Yeah.
Yep, great. So that's everything from that section then. The only other things are a magical set of ring mail and a magical leather armor.
I left that on the dude's doorstep as we came in the middle of the night.
Which
So
one?
that wouldn't be done.
Which one did you leave?
The ring now.
The ring mail.
Thing of the blue skull cat.
Yeah, right at the end of our session.
Yeah, we've got a blue ring, a quilted ring mail.
Mm-hmm.
These are from perception searches, so I put them under loot rolls. If they come from a particular chest, I note it for you. So.
Yeah.
And we've got a blue oral crossbow as well.
You've got all those, I believe. You have, or you should have. Yes, you do. You have a magical crossbow that you picked up in the in the outer cloister.
That was in the tower, yeah.
Yeah.
So first room, it said.
Yeah, I don't see anything else other than that.
I was going to say there's some ring mail, leather armour and quilted armour in the stuff at the moment if anybody needs any.
Did you identify the spear that you got as well?
Yeah,
I think we have, yeah.
Yep, great. That's that on it. That's everything then. So literally it's just the crossbow, which I can tell you is a lizard's light crossbow. And anything else you're going to be looking at, well, you're going to be looking at spending extra time in town because that's your hour that you've got for free.
That's fine.
Let's have a quick
We've
look.
got some charms and stuff to leave with them as well, so...
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Well, decide what you want to leave with him, and then you can collect those the next time you come back to town.
oh, yeah, okay. Grand charm and 5 small charms.
Or if you want to get them done now, you can, but obviously it's going to cost you time.
Yeah, we don't need that.
No.
But I'm just working out what I'm selling as well, so...
Yep.
Does anybody need any potions, guys?
I'll buy 2 from my own pocket.
I think I could do with a couple mana potions, but I'll get them myself.
Yeah. Okay.
So don't forget to load your belts up as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think Scarlet could do with a couple of health potions as well. She hasn't really got any of her own money, unfortunately, so...
No, that's fine. We've got a couple in the chest, so...
just one for Scarlet. She's still got one of the belts, so she'll just take the one.
Okay.
How much rations?
So, I've taken 1 off that total.
What are you looking for, Zrin?
Rations.
Your rations are 10 gold, but you get 10 of them, so it's like a gold a piece.
I'll do that then.
Remember, they take up 2 of your slots because they're a kit, or they count as a kit.
Oh, and some keys. I reckon we could do with some keys. And a place in town portal.
Uh-huh.
Right, so...
I'll leave that decision with you. I'll leave that decision with you, Ophi, keys and a town portal.
How many of these tools have we got?
I still have a town portal scroll, so we don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
I have a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Probably 2. How much mana do I get back on extended long rest? And
All
then
of it.
how do I know how many slots I have? Oh, well. Oh, my. Oh, finally! Holy shit! I can finally get back to max mana! Oh, my god.
And how many what? What's the second question?
Slots for gems would I have in anything?
That's all described in on the weapons lists and the armor lists and so on. It says how many slots come with each of those items. If you got a magical version or a rare magical version, it still uses the base level of that item, but it just adjusts based on the affixes, so it gives you extra bonuses to stuff. But it still remains the same kind of stats as the very basic version of it.
Okay.
So slots are generally the same.
Okay, I see. So 2 sockets.
Yep.
Right, I got it.
Yep.
Got it.
Right, does anybody want the ring mail that's been picked up? Before I sell it?
I can do. I've only got leather armor at the minute, so it'd be a big improvement.
Yep. Okay. Is that Riker?
Yeah, Baxter.
Baxter. Right.
Yeah, okay.
I'm never taking stand off.
We don't have any magic like staffs, do we?
You can buy them.
How much are they?
Again, they're in the magical stage list, but I'll tell you. The buying price for the standard ones are 52 gold each. And they give you... let's see, you have to have... Well, you've easily got enough for that. They basically give you a version of the your firebolt, but just in different elements. And they have charges per use as well. So, as it counts as an item, you can technically cast a second or another spell from it all the time you've got charges. So you could do a firebolt, and then if you wanted to do another one, you could, using a charge from the staff.
Alright. Can I buy a short staff with charged bolt, please?
You can indeed.
Thank you.
Oh, you monkey, get off the keyboard.
All the details for that weapon or items are actually on the magical stage list, so you can see what you've got to add onto your character sheet.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Yeah, Akara makes those on a regular basis. It does take time for those ones to be replaced though, because they're not just standard weapons. She has to infuse them with the magical abilities. So it is one of each type per visit to her basically, and then the following day they may be restocked depending on what I roll.
What act are we on?
1.
Alright, thank you.
In the first act.
That would be awesome. Okay, gear that I've cleared out of the shared stash. I'm just going to put the total. A short bow.
Yeah.
A skull cap that's currently being worn by Riker. I'm not sure if he wants to hand that in for
It was supposed to have been handed in at the end of the last one. I took it off to leave with Kane, but I just find it funny now if I just never did that and I slipped with it.
You can't just leave items with him. He
So-
has to be there to receive the item. Leaving it just on the floor, he's not going to take notice.
Oh,
So that's why you've only been able to get those 2 items that have been given to you.
Mhm.
If you want to leave
So
something with him,
that-
you can. It'll only take him half an hour to do. You can choose to wait that half an hour, and I can identify it for you now, or you can leave it and come back for a later date.
That's fine. I'm not gonna hold anybody up. I'll just wear a cap that I don't know what it does. I need my hat.
Yeah, I need something.
Yeah. Or you could leave it with him and buy a new leather cap from Chelsea if you wish.
Nah. I just want to take a few gems out of the shared chest.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
then
so
maybe
I'll
just-
put the list in the chat that needs identifying because we've got a hell of a lot of charms as well. So it's probably best just to leave it with him for a
Yeah.
day or so.
Yeah. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4.
These are all from loot rolls.
So that's 5 hours worth of identifying items.
And then there's 5 charms.
Yep. No, that is with everything. You got 10
yeah.
items, half an hour ago, so 5 hours. So
yeah, I forgot about that.
so that's fine. Yeah. I'll get all those identified for you for next time that you pay him a visit. 5 hours will bring it up to 7 o'clock-ish, so he'll be knocking off shortly after that anyway. So it could be that you wait until day 11 to receive these items.
That's fine.
Depending on how you come and go from town, obviously. But yeah, you've just taken up his entire afternoon. Not like anything better to do. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. I'll get that sorted for you. What are you doing in terms of adventure-wise?
I think I'm ready to go. How much is it to charge Nix's staff?
Let me want to check because I don't know off the top of my head. It's the town services systems. Town services. There we are. Okay. So staff charges. If it's a magical staff, which it is, it costs 200 gold to repair, to recharge the entire thing.
Right. Okay. I don't have enough personal gold, but we've got 447 shared gold. Are you guys happy for me to use that to charge Nix's staff up?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. I'm richer than the party.
I mean, I'll chuck you 50 gold if you really want. I've got 200 and nearly 300 that I'm just sat with, so...
No, it's fine. We've got plenty in the shared stash. There's still 250 gold left, so... and that's after the charge. So how many... It's 4 charges, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be. Plus 1 for each act. So, as your act 1, yeah, so it's 4. Which one is it, Ophi?
It's the triumphant short staff of charge bolt.
Charge bolt, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so 4 plus 1 per act, yeah.
Right, I'm ready to go.
Yes, I'm ready for it.
Okay. With that all done, the waypoint is active and ready to go. Aurora is exiting from her tent. If you wish to take her, you can. She'll go and stand over by the fire until one of you collect her. If not, then she'll sit this one out.
Well, I'm gonna wave her over.
Mm-hmm.
And, shout to her, we're heading out again. You want to join us?
Do you want me to come? I can come if you want.
Yeah. I love having you along.
Sadly, I can't just volunteer my services. I have to be requested. So, if you want me, you've got to ask me to come with you.
I'm extending an invitation to her to say, come on, Aurora.
Yeah.
Let's hit the road.
Yeah, no worries. Okay.
Is Fat Al coming with us today?
Ooh, good question. Is Fat Al coming?
Fat Al is going to take the day off. He deserves it. That, and I don't want anything happening to him.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's still the same day, so yeah. He'll curl up on the bed right next to. First he was on the floor, but now he's actually jumped onto your bunk.
Good, where it should be.
And he's kind of like nestling in and making himself comfortable. Very well. So one by one, we will move over to the waypoint. and step through, and then out the other side into the what you can only assume is a cathedral area. I need to be careful with my camera.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for that.
Welcome back, Bosa.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, guys.
I could hear everything that was going on. I just, for some reason, wasn't picking up my mic.
Okay. Nix takes a square of her own. Right, so everyone's done their extra hit points, right?
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yes.
Okay. There we go. Yep, all is well. All is as it should be.
Jeepers creepers.
She's got 40, so that's fine. Baxter, your point of exhaustion is now gone.
Yep, it was gone last time, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Who did we lose? Did we lose someone?
I think Riker had one as well.
Right.
Nope.
Yeah, no, he's been absolutely fine. Alright, oh, there's a dead rat there, so we'll put Riker on that square right there. Perfect. Okay, guys, so, stepping through the waypoint, you can feel the temperature change instantly and the atmosphere of this place grip you. You can see from where you are the big gates to the temple inside the monastery. From your direction is this way. The door is, from what you can see, slightly open as well, and been shoved aside, kind of like forcefully. So something has gone through there at some point. Let's get rid of that fella. Don't need him anymore. My test subject. Right, so leave it with you. What you want to go? What you want to do?
We'll send it. Oh, I'll actually have to send it. I'm too scared.
Yeah, Baxter's gonna
Well,
follow you. He knows that you're just waiting for someone else to make the first move, so he's just gonna follow behind and quickly take over. 15.
One bear boy.
25. Don't call me that. It's only one more away. I can't see a damn thing.
No.
Nor can I.
So
I was just right eyesight.
as you are starting to head through, you can't see this until you actually get to the point where you are, but it opens up very quickly into a very large, wide room. There's obviously been signs of battle here, with all the blood splatters all over the walls, and one of the other things as well to note is that you would have seen them before in various places, but now they seem a little bit more predominant here. On the walls, you can see the symbol of the 3 over here. And they don't belong to the monastery as normal. Normally they have a banner with an eye. It's kind of like an all-seeing eye in that vein of style. With the banner of the 3, it is much sinister in nature, obviously like with the colours representing the hellfires, and so on and so forth. So in some ways the cult or the followers of what's going on within the monastery are starting to redecorate, and not just in blood and bodies, but also starting to make it like an outpost or a bastion of some sort where hell can just invade from.
Wow. Baxter's gonna kind of trail off into closer to the center of the room, but still close enough to where his party members can see him.
Yep.
Can I roll a perception check to see if there's anything around the area, or if we're just alone?
What you're looking for, because normally it's what you see is what you get with this, but if you're looking for something specific, like a switch or lever or something, or a hidden passage or anything like that, then yes, you'll make a roll for it.
I'll go for the hidden passage.
Okay.
I'll see if there's any extra bits hidden from the naked eye.
Make a perception roll then. So sight.
Yes, sorry. Nada.
It's not a bad roll, but there's a lot of debris and clutter and stuff like that across the floor. It's very hard to notice anything out of the ordinary in general, let alone if you were just doing a passive look about the place. But from your quick search, you don't find anything remotely secret about where you are.
Fair enough. Baxter takes a look at Riker, sees where the rest of the party is. Anyone else following? Or are you just sticking there for the time being?
Everyone's just watching.
You're just watching?
Oh, everyone else is just watching. I don't wanna... I just... bad vibes. You know?
Fair enough.
Scarlet sees you standing there not moving, she gets a bit irritated.
I knew that was coming.
Back is going to be irritated. The person at the back.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Well, don't forget, she has to move forward so she can see what the hell's going on anyway.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Wait until something bad happens.
Okay.
And with that, Scarlet lets out a bellow.
Yeah.
If any demons are in here, come out, wherever you are.
Oh well, now something bad is going to happen.
She's lost it finally. There aren't any responses. You don't see anything move or hear anything moving. The only thing that you can see at the moment, and I don't think anyone else can see it at the moment other than you, Scarlet, is in the center here is what looks to be a casket of some sort, and on the top, give me a perception check, please. It's not too badly lit in here, so you might be able to see what's going on. Oh yeah, okay, no problem. So on the top you can see that there are runic markings across the top of the lid, as it were. There are drapes that go across the sides of this, and in the center you can see a full, what would look to be a dismantled skeleton of a human. You can't really see anything more than that because there's not much else to see. So it's obviously been left there, but you don't know who it is and who's left it.
I mean, I've used up my movement, so I mean that's me. Really.
Okay.
Baxter's gonna
trail up alongside Scarlet, throw a cheeky glance and said, "Took you long enough," before investigating further, but not getting ever so close because he has a bad feeling about whatever this is. Yeah, he's just going to stand right on the edge.
Yeah, on the edge of all the blood.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least I know what blood is.
Well, that's true. As you look around the place, you get the general. I mean, I don't know how much you guys know about temples or churches or cathedrals, but you get the very distinct feeling of being inside one. There's lots of elaborate drawings across the ceilings and across the walls. There's like alcoves that now and then show like statues that are depicted. You've also got a few burial sites which are most likely going to belong to the clergy of this place at one point. But the place is filled with this strange red glow that comes through the stained windows. I don't know if you can actually see those, but if you zoom out slightly and look around like the furthest or past the furthest reaches of where you can see, you'll notice that there are red glows dotted around the place, and that, as you can tell, is filling this entire area.
Ooh, spooky. So
it would be too much to do it in such a way that it would always be seen, but at least this way it will give you an idea of what you are walking into. So the rooms are generally filled with candelabras that are quite tall, and they illuminate the place pretty well. The only other light that's coming through into this place is this red beaming of light that's coming through the stained glass windows.
With that, Baxter tosses a glance behind him to see where everyone else is, see if they're coming or if they're just standing at the door frame.
In the door.
Riker, given your background and the fact that you are for want of a better word, a holy man, you can see, and this place does have an air about it that is making you feel a little bit uneasy, apart from the fact that it's obviously been a slaughterhouse at one point. But in the middle, you can see that this is clearly an altar that has been set up. Which you would have seen in other temples dotted around the place. Wherever you've been in along the sanctuary, wherever your life has taken you to this point, you would have seen that these are here. And then obviously in your main temple of light, these altars are pretty much everywhere. So this is kind of like standard fare for you.
Yeah. It's all normal. There's nothing wrong.
The red light, however, the red light is not normal.
Nah, it's just the aesthetic. You know, every place has one. And this aesthetic is blood. You know, they're just really good colour matching. They're just really good at their job. Anyone want to touch the thing in the middle?
I will.
Right.
Go ahead.
Who is...
I'll stand around and watch from a distance.
We've got Ophi, Bosa and Zrin all hanging back at this point.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Can I dash to it?
If you wish to dash, you can. You do have access to your actions and bonus actions, so yes, you can do that.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Stop there.
Sorry.
Die.
The moment you step onto that square, you hear a rumbling coming from this section, and you can see that the bones on top of the altar that you're moving towards are starting to form as they crack and snap together bit by bit. You can see this green energy that is starting to crackle around these bones, coming out the eye sockets and the mouth holes and everything. It is literally partially blinding you as this flash comes out, literally reaching as far as you are on those blue stones. You can see movement to either side of you, and you can also see that in the middle the skeleton is forming into
Scarlet, we found your demon.
No, friend. They're gonna be good friends.
I can't. Oh, I see why. There we go. And the green energy that is around him continues to crackle away, and it kind of like swirls around the bones and his very being as he starts to take form. The clothes or the robes that were draped over the altar are now becoming his clothing, and you've also noticed there's movement here, here, and here. And as you look around, Zorin, you have what are they called? You can see that they start to form up as well, not from the bones that were on the altar, but from the floor. Literally, they just start to form up from bones or pieces that were scattered about the floor. And they start to assemble and take their final forms as return mages that you've seen before. For these guys, they are throwing about or juggling some sort of energy which is a blue colour in nature. It looks fairly wispy. It's not fiery, so you do get the feeling that it is a magic kind of specific to them, especially with the green fella over here. As they've now all assembled and are looking at you specifically, Zorin, I'm going to call it an initiative roll. We'll go to turn order.
9, yay!
Oh, why'd I do twice? Whoops.
Right, this is being weird. Turn count 1. So I need that one out. I need bone. Okay, so everybody who is taking part, what I'll do? Oh, there he is up there. Okay, great. We've got the one, 2, 2, 3. And our boss man over there. Very quick to go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and the boss. Right, that's fine. We'll expand on that a bit, and then what I need to do, I need to do Aurora. Mercenaries. Anyone see where I left her? Oh, I left her outside, right, okay. She travels with everyone, so that's fine. So I'll put her about here. And we'll get the initiative roll for her. Slow. Okay. Right. Interesting. Okay. So, looking at that, we've got Bonash going first. Alright, let's set this scene nicely. Let's end that one. Act 1. Okay. So Bonash, the boss of these mages, looks to Userin, and you've clearly disturbed or broken the barrier that is placed around where his resting place was. Upon doing so, you've allowed the forces that are corrupting the area to penetrate the veil and resurrect him and use him as a pawn in their own game. So without further ado, Bonash is going to look towards you, and you can see that his hands are glowing with this green energy. He extends out his hand, and a bolt of this poison comes directly towards you. Okay. So we have a 22 to hit.
I think it's a hit.
I think that might just about hit. Okay. Now, no, that's fine. You notice that it does splash around you, but it doesn't land on anything else other than you. So you need to make a Constitution save, please. Whilst I roll the damage. Okay, it's 1 poison. Incredible roll. So you can feel that some of this poison mixed with magic, mixed with alchemical, potent herbs and so on, have all kind of like splashed out, but also towards your face as well. And you feel that some of it lands on your lip, you quickly wipe it away before it becomes ingested. And you avoid becoming sickened by his attack. Kind of enraged that nothing happened, he's going to use his ability to do a quick cast, but he has to take a penalty. That becomes a 12 with the penalty.
That's it.
Okay. So you'll take an extra 3 points of poison, and I also need another Constitution save from you, please. A 6. So as this one splashes on you, you can feel it. It goes into your eyes, and you try to wipe it away as quick as possible, but your body just goes straight into your tear ducts. And you know that it's gone into your system instantly. You can feel that you're starting to get sickened quite quickly by it. You are now poisoned.
Yeah.
And this is a continuous effect, so every turn you're going to take damage.
Right.
You also have disadvantage, as per usual, for poisoned effects. So anything you do is disadvantage. Right, so it's going to be at the end of each of your turns. So once you've gone on your next turn or your next go, once you finish your turn, the poison will kick in.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Right. I'm also going to put. No, we'll leave that for now. He's going to back away ever so slightly. Actually, no, he's fine there. I'll keep him there, it's fine. Okay, Scarlet, so you've just seen a bolt of green energy fly towards Zrin. He's managed to fend off the first one, but still took damage, but the next one has made him instantly sick.
Yeah, as soon as I see that, I'll pull an antidote potion off my belt and chuck it over to him.
Yep.
So here, drink this, that looked gross. And then is that a bonus action? Because I'm giving him a potion. I'm giving him a potion, aren't I?
I assume you're walking over to him.
Yeah, I'll walk over to him. That's
right.
Fine, yeah.
So move your token over to him. Yep. If you're handing it to him, I believe that's a bonus. Is it?
I think it's a bonus. I know if you use it yourself from the belt, it's a free action, but I'm giving it to someone. I think we can add as a bonus.
Yep. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, so I'll hand him a bonus, you know, that looked gross. And then very quickly spin around, focus my attention on the one that did it, and I'll fire off a powerful fire arrow at him.
Okay.
And try and take him down in a nice quick shot. So it's level 2 fire arrow and it's powerful.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, my button doesn't work anymore. Does that one still work? No, my buttons are all messed up. That's showing strength.
Why is it showing strength? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all my things all been messed up. I don't know what someone's changed it. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll get you to roll again because that's not fair on you. That's not set up properly.
Wrong. Hold on. What's going on? Why is it all changed? Yeah, it's all completely changed.
Has it all gone to strength? Oh, it has.
It's all gone. Everything's changed. Yeah, right. Attack dex should be my dex +2, which is my archery. Actually, it should be +3 because it's I've got a +1 medallion for aim, so actually +3 to hit.
Yeah. Your damage is set as 0.
2 archery. Yeah, something's gone horrible with this. It's completely messed up my character sheet.
Why has it done that? Are the others done the same? No, the others aren't, but one does say strength. But the damage is there.
Yeah, no, they did that. Yeah, I don't know. So on Dex +3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's not done it. It's not done it with the other weapons.
I should have +9 to hit though, because that's what it was before. Because it's 4 Dex, 2. What's our proficiency bonus at the moment? Is that a 3 or a 9? 2.
Your proficiency bonus is 3 for your level.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 plus 6. So I've got +10 to that. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Efficient plus Dex, Dexterity. Damage should be 1d4, 1d3 plus Dexterity plus.
So it's Dexterity +2 plus your proficiency.
Yeah, plus fire and everything. How does that look? That's a bit better. 1d4. 1d4. Damage type 2 is 1d4 fire. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Right, let's try this again. So I should +10 to hit, but +5 to hit because I'm using a powerful shot. So here we go.
Yep. That's better. You got your amulet, fire gem, and lightning gem all added on there, which I've added in for you. So that's good. That was working. Your piercing is a low roll, but it's got the +4.
Yeah, it's only a 10 to hit, unfortunately.
And your fire is rolled perfectly. Yep, that's fine. God knows what happened with that, because as you know, I screenshotted them as they were, and they worked. So God knows what's happened with your sheet. Roll 20 as struck again.
Yes, that'd be a 10 to hit.
Right, so a 10 to hit. A 10 is not going to be enough, considering he's also stood behind quite a tall altar right in front of you. So he's going to get.
That cost me 6 mana, so that's going to bring me down to 28 mana.
So your
bolt
of fire just ends up in the side of here.
Fine.
And you can just see it burning away.
I'm going to use my class's extra attack feature. I'm going to try again. So a powerful shot, fire arrow, level 2. Here we go. Well, that's a 15 to hit this time.
A 15. Nope, that's not going to hit.
Really? Oh, bloody hell. Right, okay.
Again, it just clips off of this and bounces and redirects like ricochets off of it this time.
Oh, bugger. Well, that's...
Oh, wait. Do you have a the ability that doesn't allow them to use cover or ignores cover?
I've got sharpshooter.
No.
I don't think that covers that, is it?
It's crossbow expert, isn't it? I think.
No, it's sharpshooter.
Is it
ignore half and 3/4 cover. Yeah.
Yeah, ignore cover. Yeah, I ignore cover.
Right. In which case, then,
if you don't get a disadvantage at point blank.
Case, your first one, your 15, which becomes a 10, will not hit, but your second one will hit.
I'm a 15, yeah? Okay. So that will be 17 piercing.
So it becomes... yeah. Yeah, okay.
It's going to be 7 fire.
7 fire. Yeah, okay.
No, I think you've messed up on that global modifier. You've added to both my gems at the same time. You've added a fire gem to that and a lightning gem to that.
Oh, well, the fire is what we want, isn't it? So
yeah, but you don't want lightning, so it should only be 5. That should be 2. It should be 5 fire. And then I've got to do my fire arrow itself. That's going to be another 10 on top. So 15 fire, 17 piercing.
Okay. that's fine. So he's going to take. Ouch, that hurt.
I'm going to use my rapid fire ability for a -1 to hit, just a normal shot to try and finish it. Well, not finish it, but try and wound him further. Emptying the crossbow on the last shot. It's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, 17 does hit you.
So that'll just be 7 piercing, 4 fire. 7 piercing, 4 fire. God damn, you've ruined my character sheet. I've got to change all this.
All you have to do is untick the stuff that it doesn't apply to the roll.
No, the buttons are counting it all, though. That's it. Main hand crossbow's empty, so I'm done. I've used my bonus action, so that's me out. Oh, sorry, that was 16 to hit, not 17. So I'll take a -1 on the rapid fire.
That's fine. It's still a hit.
Yep, that's me. Crossbow is empty.
Yeah, see where it says damage, global damage modifier? All you have to do is untick the one that you don't want for that roll. So if you want the fire, you leave the amulet on because that always affects. If you're using the first fire repeater, then you tick that. If you're using the lightning one and you don't want the fire, you untick the fire and click the lightning. That's how it's set up.
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't play well with the buttons I use, though. It's fine. It's okay. It just affects the macros. That's all.
Oh, of course it does. Yeah, I forgot you use macros.
It's all good. I'm done.
Right. Okay. Well, after the back of that, he's still standing, but there's bits of him that are starting to break away. Bosa.
Okay, so I can't see the big bad at the moment, can I? Because of that pillar.
Correct.
Right. Okay. The only one I can see is this return mage over here. So I'm gonna, after last session, I had that mismatch with that ghosty thing. I know I can hit these guys, so I'm just gonna charge in with a bonus and charge right up to this guy and swing my axe at him. Fine, and then where is my great axe? Battle axe, sorry, not my great axe. Not my great axe.
Wow, nice roll. Right. 23. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That deals...
How much damage? 4 points of...
4 plus 2 for the rage bonus, so 6 damage.
Correct.
It's attack 1, and I'll just go for a second swing at him with that as well.
Yeah, go ahead. What do we get? 16, that's a hit.
That's it, so
yep.
Cool.
So the second swing comes across. So 10 points of damage. So
10 points of damage.
Altogether, 16 points of damage.
Sweet. And then I'm just gonna... Can I see the big bad from here?
You can get a slight glimpse of him, but not enough to say that you're going to go and... well, you can see what he's doing. You can just like see his foot or something like that.
Right. Okay.
It's
right.
A very minor glimpse.
Yeah. I was going to ask. Can I see like every one of the bad guys over here, so I can like know what's going on the battlefield, sort of thing?
No, sadly not.
Ah. Right. Okay. Okay. No, that's fine. That is me done. So I've had my 2 attacks, my movement, and my bonus action. Yeah.
On the plus side, you've nearly sent this mage that's in front of you back to hell, so...
Good.
Yeah,
just growl at him a little bit.
You've done a ton of damage there. Alright, are you passing your turn to Baxter?
Yeah, pass it up.
Alright, Baxter, you're up.
Happy days. We all know what's to come, so I'm not going to waste anyone's time. Don't know.
Yeah, 1 sec. You got 11. Okay.
Yep. So Baxter's now up there. Human Baxter goes bye-bye. Sorry, nothing was carried through stat-wise. I'll sort of that way. Yeah, so with that, Baxter's gonna march up to the right-hand side. 10, 15, 20, 25. So yeah, he's gonna be growling at the one in front of him. And when character sheet loads, Baxter's actually going to do something. As per usual.
Just going to shrink that Baxter down a little bit, just so he doesn't take up so many spaces. But yeah, go ahead and strike if you can.
I shall do that in a moment. Yeah, roll 20's not my friend. There we go. So the right claw.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Days. Roll the damage.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is he still standing?
What is this weapon that you're using?
It is the Storm Spear.
Spear.
Yes.
The Storm Spear is a piercing weapon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That is my bad. I shall correct that right now. I thought it was slashing because of my wear form.
No. It still retains the same values as the weapon.
But yeah, no, that's fine. It's corrected for the next attack, so that's going to be another. Yeah.
So you do minus piercing and 4 lightning. Okay. So you are going to deal slightly less than what you might have hoped, but it's not by much. Minus to that, and yeah, in one swipe you've almost wrecked this one as well. A 10 to hit. A 10 to hit is actually going to miss.
Yeah. As much.
So sensing the second strike coming in, he manages to move to the side slightly and throws your aim off.
Yep, that's fine. That's Baxter done for then, because bonus is used for transformation.
Yeah. No worries. Wow. Okay. Next one up is going to be the one that is unhurt at this point. I'm going to chuck an ice bolt over at Zrin.
Oh.
Let's see. Public. Yep. Okay. So 17 for 8 points of ice damage. I need a Constitution save, please. A 10. A 10 will not be enough. So you are. No, not what I want. Frosty. You are chilled, or currently chilled. That means you now move at half your speed.
Okay.
And with that, the mage is going to head back behind this pillar. Now, Zorin, it's your turn. So you've got the antidote that you've been given by Scarlet, so you can get rid of the poison effect.
Would drinking that be a free action?
As Scarlet has given it as a bonus, you can use it as a free action because you are the one that's now using it.
I will do that then. And then I will cast Shatter right there.
Okay,
Which should get bonus and then the right to returned mages.
I think it'll hit all of them. Yep, that's fine.
Alright, cool. And when I do that, I'm gonna drink the potion and then look at the bonus and go, "You will die!" And as I say die, I cast the spell and then go boom.
Nice. In which case, is it a save, isn't it?
Constitution save.
Oh, great. Okay, so the mage that's next to him, con save. Other one. And Mr. Ash, con save of... Very well. So what do I need? I needed a...
13.
13?
Yeah.
So all of them are taking full damage then. So they're going to take 2d8.
I rolled it as 5.
And this counts as thunder. Yep, that's fine. So that's 5 points. Goes through. Check the mages. Yeah, also 5 points on them as well. The one over by Baxter is literally blown to bits. There are pieces of him everywhere across like the space of this area here. So he is now destroyed.
Yay!
Right. Good. You drank your potion?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, wonderful. That's going to put you back feeling fine. You still are under the effects of the half movement though.
That's fine.
Yep, okay. Alright, you passing your turn?
Yes, sorry.
Okay. With not much option. What's the matter?
I'm not even in the turn count.
You're not in there.
No, he got an 8. I thought.
Asleep. I stood there snoozing.
No, I'll add you in. I don't know why it's not added in. Riker, initiative.
Not even
8.
real. Yeah.
Serena had 9.
I certainly rolled
so
twice.
it's actually your turn now then. Alright, great. Good spot, Riker.
Oh.
That means we're not having to worry about missing out turns for people, which is great. So we'll put you up the top there, and the mage will go after you. So your turn, Riker. What are you doing?
Can do Holy Fire, but these guys don't seem like they take that. Like it's gonna be that long to kill them, so I'm just gonna use it first level. It's only 6. Actually, I'm gonna walk up, then use it, just so I don't catch myself out. Stand about there. That should probably hit all of them if I do it now. So just doing it first level, which should be 2d6. 6 mana.
So as the flame circle expands, I need a wisdom save from you, please, Zorin. And the damage from you, Riker.
11.
Knew one of them was going to be a 1.
11 is not enough. You are suddenly struck with a strange feeling of fear, which is normal pretty much. So you will now be at disadvantage again until you can save your wisdom save every turn.
Okay.
Alright.
Seven damage to a. Pretty sure that's all of them.
7 to everybody, yep. So this one just goes boom. This one is going to take 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. And the last one is going to take. Yeah, so big hit from the fire as it lashes against their bodies. You can see that it is really quite effective against them, and they are taking extra damage.
Nice. I guess I'll just take my last bit of movement to stand right here.
Yep.
I guess technically I haven't really pulled out my weapon yet, or selected a weapon yet. So I'm able to use my club.
Great.
My somewhat flimsy stick.
Yeah.
Not great. 10 to hit.
10 is going to miss.
Well, I'll swing again. Even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have this flimsy stick with me? This thing's terrible.
Yeah.
I just stand there now.
Okay. On the second one, you do connect. It's not strong enough, and you know it's not strong enough to do any damage. It's like really limp-wristed hits.
I'm just being really careful. I don't want to break my stick.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Aurora steps up, and there's nothing really she can do here in this fight, so she's going to just hang back and cheer everybody on. She has nothing else that she can do, so there's no point in wasting arrows. Right, Ophi, last to go.
Yeah. I'm gonna move around a little bit so I can actually get a good view of what's going on, because is it a coffin in the way, or is it an altar?
It's a mixed match of an altar and a coffin. It's kind of like a shrine, but it's been placed on top of this altar-like statue area, like a stone slab that's been raised up from the ground, and then it's got a box on top, and on top of that was made into a shrine.
Move to the side next to Baxter, and I'm gonna aim for this guy here. Ophi's going to do Frost. She seems to be liking Frost at the moment. And Nyx will follow up with a Firebolt. 12 to hit.
12 on this one here.
And this one.
Yeah, 12 hits, yeah.
That's 11 cold damage.
Oh, cold damage. Yeah, okay. So you do 11. It is slightly resisted, and you can see it is, but it's not enough to stop it from shattering.
And then Nyx is following up with the same one with a Firebolt.
Yeah.
20 to hit.
That's even with the blocked or partially blocked sight, she's still able to get that hit in there. Roll damage for the Firebolt. Okay. 5 and Okay, Ophi, how does the firebolt look when it leaves Nyx's hands?
Very strong, very direct, and it is going in the right direction. So we're hoping for it to, I don't know, maybe shatter the thing that I've just froze. So, combination of hot, cold, and hot is what I'm trying to go for with the two of them at the moment. So, Nyx's casting has come on really, really well, and it's a very solid firebolt heading towards them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's ready to go. Boom.
Okay.
Obviously, it's not a bomb, but at least it can just kind of hit and have an impact.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so as she arcs this firebolt from her hands over this altar, it lands into the ribcage of this ghastly-looking green skeletal mage. You can see the fire as it burns through the ribcage and up through the neck, or whatever's left of the neck, and follows it up the spine and then into the skull itself, and there's just flames that just burst out from its sockets. What once was green now turns to a fiery version of itself. And the skeleton is incinerated.
Woohoo! Nice one. I'm high-fiving Nyx, kind of congratulating on a good shot. Because to me, she's still like a child.
Mm-hmm.
Right, nice one.
Great. Okay, well, after that brief encounter, there are, I believe, bits of loot that you can get from the body instantly. So where are we? Yes, okay. So he drops a pile of gold, which is where's my roller? Uh, 54 gold coins. Not a huge pile, but still not too bad. On top of that, he also leaves behind a potion of rejuvenation, a minor strength one. And on top of that, he also leaves behind... I'm going to borrow Ophi's character for the time being. Loot... loot rarity. Oh, wow! Okay. So, he actually leaves behind an identify scroll, which you can find close to where the altar is, in the middle. A short bow, which has a yellow glow to it, which had been left there as a tribute, and a set or a small box of engineer tools. So you can use those for a number of things, fix broken stuff and so on. As for the other mages, they carry nothing on them. They just basically turn into what they started out as, which was lots of pieces of bone that has been animated and brought together, wrapped up in cloth. So all you see now is just basically tatters of cloth and sharp pieces of bone that has been scattered. Yeah, so the area goes back to as it was. And there you go.
Baxter's gonna, obviously, fight's done. No more need for big hulking gargantua thing. So, he's back to his regular old self.
20 moments. Oh man.
No, we're not doing funny moments. You can't get off my shoulders again.
I just want you to try and talk to us in bear form when we misconstrue everything you say.
It's not
Funny
happening.
that way. Well, I tried.
I've dropped your aura down, Riker, and I assume you don't need it as you are out of combat.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But you can always say to me, no, I want to keep it up just in case. So.
I mean, there's no point in that. It's not like it's going to deal damage unless something walks up to me inside of it and it's my turn straight away.
Mm-hmm. Which can happen.
Then that would be just really funny.
That can happen.
But, I don't know. I don't think I would get that because I'm pretty sure I have a minus to my dex, which I should probably mark down somewhere. I don't like that.
Let's get rid of that.
I'm gonna walk the other way.
Yeah, there we go. You don't like what? What don't you like?
There was a coffin in the other corner of the room.
Yes.
I don't like it. I'm not gonna fuck with it.
Alright.
I'm gonna touch it and someone's just gonna pop out.
I'm gonna move further into
Oh, you mean over here?
where the pews are for the temple when they're doing their masses and so on. Also, just a nice place to come for or used to be a nice place to come for the rogues, just to relax and also give thanks to whoever they wish to, I suppose.
I see a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Does that actually go to anywhere? Or is that just a random ladder?
No.
That's leaning against the
The
wall.
ladder leads to kind of like a top. It's on the same level as this. It's just you got to access it by ladder, and it leads you to a like a gangplank or like a walkway that goes all the way around the edge of the entire room, basically. So you could climb up there if you wish, but there's nothing up there really that you need to go up there for. It's just for stuff like when they're doing maintenance or anything like that, then that's what they would use. Or if they wanted to stand at the top and talk down to everybody else, they can. And yes, as it loops all the way around, you've got the second ladder over here.
Another coffin and stairs.
I want to check out this coffin over it.
You touch it and a skeleton pops out.
Which one?
You're dealing with it.
This one over here? Maybe?
Axel's gonna come and just join Bowser.
Yeah, you open one side, I'll open the other when we're ready.
Yeah. Just keep your eyes out because I don't think that was the last of anything jumping out at us. He says as he has to stop dead in his tracks because he's tired and needs a little rest.
I'll go around the other side, I'll tell you, and then you can open
Mm-hmm.
the lid.
You don't have exhaustion, do you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, but I was like completely the other way around, so this is my 60 feet of movement.
Okay. I'm just checking because it showed that you had the exhaustion on you. Okay.
Unless I forgot to get rid of it.
I've done it. It's fine.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no. 5, 10, 15, 25, 40, 45, 50, 55. Oh, I got one more square. 60. So what's everyone else doing?
Waiting for you to touch the coffin.
I'm looking around trying to determine what everybody's ideas are because I've got one staying over this way and then some going over the other way.
Did anyone grab the items that came off of Bonash at all?
No.
Okay.
I think so.
That's fine. And then they're still on the floor then.
If nobody's
Okay, grab them.
okay. Right, if everyone else is waiting about, Baxter's gonna regain his movement.
I can
He's a
see the
clever
door over there.
There's also stairs. I'm just waiting.
Scarlet's just
See
faffing
what's
about
in
with the
the
crossbow at the
coffins.
moment, reloading it.
I'm gonna follow Raka.
So the question is, how are we
That's a
opening
good
up this
idea.
coffin?
Well, I
Kick
thought
it.
it might open up towards me, so then you would get the brunt of it, but I don't know.
If in doubt, break it in half and see what's in the middle.
Oh yeah, we could try that.
Okay, so as you approach this coffin, you two, you instantly notice that it's not made of wood, it's made of stone. It's a dark stone, and it has obviously a kind of like a more sarcophagus feel about it. So the only way that you would get into this is if you were to break it open or to try and slide off the top.
Okay, I could try and slide off the top.
Alright. Give me a strength check then, please.
A strength check in.
You want one from me because I'll be helping him.
If you roll a d8, if you're going to take a help action, you
Yeah.
can add that.
Oh,
yeah, add
rubbish.
6 on top. Oh, sorry, no, that is the roll. So you might be able to recover this if you roll well.
Da-da-da-da.
Nope. So between you, you absolutely fumble this, and there is no chance this thing is opening by moving the lid.
Right.
And that's going
Smash
to
it,
take you.
you know?
That's going to take you your turn for doing that.
Baxter wants to crack it open, then if it's not sliding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scarlet, what are you doing?
Well, not a great deal really. Just faffing about with the crossbow still. So I suppose I'll move next to Ophi. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just stand next to Ophi for a minute, messing about with the crossbow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no problem.
Keep an eye on the surrounding, trying to, scan the area. Yeah, that's it really.
Yeah, alright. This is in plain sight now, Scarlet.
Yeah, she sees it.
Everyone else seems to have just left it. So
Yeah, she's just watching what the other groups are doing at the moment.
yeah. Okay. So Ophi's collected all of that. Ophi, if you've got any space on your belt, you can put the scroll on there to reduce the amount. I mean, it'll save you a slot for your inventory, but other than that.
I haven't got any space on my belt at the moment.
Okay.
I do. You can give it to me.
Yeah, give it to Riker.
You could just keep it in your inventory if you want, if you got the space for it.
Yeah, I should do. My inventory's fairly bare.
Yeah. Great. So short bow. Short bow. That's a weapon. What does it say?
I thought I was going to get warmth going then, but we nailed them a lot quicker than I thought.
Right, so the short bow counts as a light. So the short bow only takes up three inventory slots.
Two, three, short bow.
Okay. Who who wants to do anything next?
Well, I figure we might as well finish off looking on this floor rather than taking the stairs in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna immediately walk over and open the door.
Open the door. Alright.
Well, before you do that, can the idiots crack open the box?
No.
Worth a shot.
Think my shaky hands will do it.
Okay. The door is now open. And
Oh, lovely.
Suddenly, a platoon of demons swarmed the room.
Oh,
so you
Oh,
know
that's not so
how
lovely.
you get rooms that are kind of like small reliquaries or something like that, or those little rooms that you get off to the side of churches or like in temples and stuff like that, the little chapels off the side. That is what you've come across now.
can I perceive any traps before I step into this room? I'm learning my lesson now.
Yeah, you can look for traps if you wish.
The investigation or perception?
Depends how you're looking. If you are actively
Just
feeling
to
around,
see if it's trapped in any way.
just eyes, then a perception.
Oh god, I don't see anything.
No, you
It's
don't.
like a nice room.
Yeah, it looks fairly
Inviting.
decent, apart from the centre of it, obviously. Yeah.
Oh, if you hear me scream, you know what happened.
I mean, your vision's a bit skewed at the moment, given the fact that you were in front of the wall, but now you can see the full of the room.
Mm,
Yeah, you got that eerie light, that red light that shines from outside, coming straight into this room and illuminating it all.
will I get shot yet?
Nope, don't get shot by anything.
About now.
Nope. And obviously you can see over here is
Okay.
the point of interest.
I'll yell out that there's a chest. I don't have a key unless we have magic pockets. I don't think we do.
Okay. So
Um,
coming from this direction over, you just hear there's a chest being shouted by a familiar voice.
Okay, so I'm
Okay.
heading over.
Could I follow him as well, please?
As for Bosun Baxter, what do you want to do with the sarcophagus that's next to you?
I want to break it.
You gonna break it? Okay. Give me a. Let's see. It's got an AC, so yeah. Make it as a normal attack. So make your attacks, please.
Okay.
Yep.
Counts as attacking an object. Ha! Fair enough.
Oh, you
Oh
God
wow!
damn it.
Wonderful.
The opposite ends of the spectrum.
Interesting. Well, obviously, both you hit the thing with what are you using? An axe?
Yeah, my,
you strike it. You strike it really hard, or what you think is really hard with the battle axe. But you don't allow for the angle that you would need to kind of cut down and under into this lid. And what happens is you end up getting forced back from the blow, and your weapon possibly goes spiraling. Now, have you got any gloves?
Yeah, I do.
All right, you've got 40% chance to protect yourself. So roll a d100.
Okay, that's sweet. Oh.
Yeah, you did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you feel that you are just like the weapon is vibrating in your hands, and you're just about, and you quickly tighten your grip on it and step back so that you can take the recoil from the blow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you managed to hold on to that really well and avert that horrible potential injury. As for Baxter, he kind of shows you up. And bear in mind, this is a druid, not a barbarian. I'll let you decide how you perceive this, because This is a show of strength that you are supposed to be amazing at, and something that the druid is not so good. So I'll let you decide how you display.
Oh, me? I get to explain my actions.
Yeah, if you want.
Right.
So obviously, because Baxter's using a spear, he wedges the tip of it right into the very, very micro crack that he can see, and he just, with both arms, like with the lever of the spear, because it's quite long, just breaks that sucker.
Yeah, so you lever it off, basically. That's fine.
Yeah.
And you can see what's happened to Bosa as well.
There's
not laugh just yet, yeah.
no verbal laugh. Audible, I mean.
Well, I'll let you guys react how you want to in that situation. Whilst I have a look over at what these guys are doing over here. Ophi.
Yeah.
A chest before you. Do you wish to open it?
I have a key.
Okay, great. In which case,
Won't be a single coin.
Yes, please don't be a single coin.
So inside this key, as you throw the lid open, you can see there's an array of items that have been just left. The main thing that you notice is a pair of gloves, and they have a yellow glow to them, so instantly you know that they're rare magic. Scattered around below those is a scroll of town portal, an identifier scroll, and also a first aid kit tucked off to one side of the box itself. As you have used the key, you do notice that there is a trap mechanism put on the box as well, which has obviously been disarmed by the use of the key.
Yes, I do love the keys. Saves so many issues from happening. So that was a yellow or a...
Yeah, yellow leather gloves, a town portal scroll, an identifier scroll, and a first aid kit.
Oh, that's a better yield than a single gold coin.
I don't know what you mean.
You want to identify those gloves? Because my gloves are on the verge of breaking. I barely even have gloves on at this point. They're all fingerless at this stage. It's just a palm. Just a bit of leather stuck to my palm.
Well, we need to identify them first. I mean, I could use one of the ID scores we've just picked up.
That's what I mean. We did just pick up a free one, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can we
It saves me
identify
from
these?
potentially losing some gloves.
You've now got two. You've got two items that are rare magic. You've got the bow and the gloves, and you've also now got yourself two identify scrolls. So you could identify them here and now if you wished.
Oh, we definitely want to do the gloves, because we have a need for them.
Alright, the gloves, yeah, that's fine. Oh, I've already got that page up, so that's good. So, you read the scroll, and you instantly are given the details of the powers that are within the gloves. The name of this particular set of gloves that has been given to it is Soul Hold. And they are the affixes are strong leather gloves of devotion.
Stronghold. Poppy, shut up. Stronghold. Did you say?
Soul. Soul.
Sorry, the
Hold.
dog keeps. The dog keeps howling every time I get the answer and I can't hear you. So say that again, please.
It's soul. Alright, okay, I give up.
Message it me.
Type it in chat.
He does not like it.
No. Could be a bad omen.
Or a good one.
So you just want to do the gloves? Yep, strike off one of the identifier scrolls then. You've got a rare identified pair of leather gloves. Anyone can look through on the lists. You can find where the prefixes are and suffixes are for the armor. Just go on there, have a look, see what strong does, see what devotion does, and that's what the gloves do.
Oh. Okay. I've seen one. Devotion. Okay. Doesn't do much, it's fine.
I think the other one was rolled, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So that was from Bone. Okay, that's fine. So I'd actually have to roll that one up before I get the details to you for that, if you do choose to do that. Which only takes a little while. Okay, so the chest is now open. Zorin and also Scarlet, what are you doing at this moment?
I was kind of just going to follow Riker around, because if something jumps out, he can take it, not me.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll move up with him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just have peeking through the door and keep a look up this hallway. I can see some light at the end of the hall there. Have a look, see what's going on up there. That's me.
Yeah, I wasn't going to interact with anything.
Keeping Overwatch at the moment. That's probably a good way of describing what's going on. Looking for demons.
Yeah.
And movement.
The place is, although eerie, it is still relatively calm. Like, the only thing that you've noticed is obviously the like triggering that event that happened. Because potentially it could have been completely avoided. There was a circuit ward that was broken the moment someone who's not allowed to stepped on there. So, as such, it ended up in a fight. But the rest of the place seems very calm.
Yeah, I think Scarlet's thinking it's quiet. Too quiet.
Yes. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Yeah. Yeah, and you're absolutely right. It is very quiet and far too quiet. Let's move that there because that's off center. Okay. Yep, no worries, Ophi. Let's drop the weapon list down, don't need that. Okay. So at the moment, we've got Baxter and Bosa sliding on this, or trying to slide off this sarcophagus lid. Yeah, it pops open and you feel a rush of stale air as you slide the top of the sarcophagus off Baxter. You get a horrible stench that comes from inside it, and as you slide it over and onto the floor, minding Bosa of course on his feet, you notice that there is indeed a body that has been left in there. You don't see anything of value or any way to identify who it is, but they do seem to be dressed in like church garb.
Oh, nice. Baxter just looks at Boaster and says, "I'm going to call him Sean," and then just walks off. Like, that's the end of the interaction.
Yeah. So after you've like desecrated this guy's tomb, you just gonna walk off.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, happened with Betty's husband. You know, I might as well add to the telly.
All right, that's fine. That's your choice.
I mean, does he look like he's got anything on him?
No, just church guards.
No, just like what you would expect, like some sort of bishop to look like.
Yeah, fair enough.
So the high hat and the gown that they wear, you might be able to salvage some of the gold hem or inlay, as they have, well, they generally use gold because obviously being a church, they revere gold to be the colour of the heavens and etc. etc. So you could, if you wanted to try and pick the stitching, by all means you can.
Oh no, I was just going to take his hat.
But it's not. Yeah, you can take his hat. Yeah. If you want, you want to wear a Dad's man's hat? You go.
Wear his hat.
Yeah.
I reckon it's a good thing Rock hasn't seen any of this desecration of it.
Yeah. I was just thinking that all this is going on behind closed doors, which is good, because I can't imagine Riker would be okay with any of this.
And I'll walk out with new gloves. Go, guys, look at my new
hat.
Look at the new hat we got.
I just found it over there.
Our friend Sean had it.
Riker looks. Was that open when you went over there? Oh no! Here we go.
We definitely don't do anything wrong, you know.
In your own eyes.
In the eyes of the Lord, he's now a holy man. Look at his hat.
God.
It's a pretty cool hat.
Thank you. I'm gonna wear it everywhere I go.
I love how you all take it so seriously, searching for more higher gear loot, and Bose is just over here wearing the greatest hat known to man.
Yeah. Well.
Anyhow.
Over here with no take. Take a seat.
Yeah, you can. They're intact. If you need a short rest or something, you could. I'll let you do a short rest there if you wanted it.
I mean, I'm fine.
Be an opportune moment, I suppose. As you approach the altar, Riker, you can see the two statues that are both sides of it. They are kind of like marble-like, and very delicately designed. Obviously, a lot of care and attention to detail, and you can see that they are very angelic in nature. And in contrast to that, on the upper floor, you've got the statues in the side of the wall here, which are depicting like a protector, given this the way that he has a large shield, which would be used for like phalanx positions and that kind of thing on a battlefield. So this is also depicting not just angels, but also man as well, or humankind. And you obviously have been taught in your own church, the Church of Light, that you are a mix of angels and demons. And obviously this particular church is dedicated to the angels side of things. Much like your own.
Yes. Okay, we'll take a minute to sit down and just do a little prayer.
Okay.
I won't do what I was going to do then. I was going to walk up to the altar and act out a sermon.
So your
with my new hat.
no.
Your prayers would be aimed, like deity-wise, towards the Creator, and that's the Creator of all of Sanctuary. There's a whole lore behind this, which I won't go diving into right now, but the general gist of it is the place was created by a high angel or an archangel, and also his love, who is a demon, which is why humans are both angel and demon. They gave birth to all of Sanctuary using the World Stone, and they, on top of that, created humanity as a way to get away from the eternal conflict that was going on between heaven and hell. So, some people obviously find this fact a little bit repulsive. Angels and demons, or what they're doing. Others think it's a great thing where they can kind of like break the mold, because that was the whole point of doing it, is that they wanted to make it so that it was a safe haven for people to go who didn't want to be either on Team A or Team B. So, hence, that's why Sanctuary was created, and that's why humankind came to be. And all this is documented in any major libraries that you could find throughout the world, including your order, where you would have been from. They would have this well documented. Pretty much any church and any library area that would be around these sort of places. Most big cities, for instance, like Westmarch, for instance, that would have somewhere where you could find all these documented.
Okay.
So
I'll finish my prayer and get ready to move on. Because there is those stairs there in the corner that I hope don't have more traps that shoot me down there.
Just curious, what do you say in your prayer?
It's probably just stuff relating to being cleansed of any sins and hoping to get more guidance in the time to come. Oh, I guess courage would be the better one.
Okay, and who is it that you are praying to?
Just Saccharum, I believe.
Right. And be a little bit more specific.
What do you mean? In what way? Specific in what way?
What do you say when you are basically prostrating yourself in front of what you perceive to be a altar of light?
I don't know, never really thought that far ahead about what is actually said specifically.
Alright, do you want me to come back to you with that one?
I mean, it would probably just be something about, Saccharum, please give me courage, strength, absolve me of any sins. I want to be as strong as I can for my friends.
Okay. That'll be taken into consideration. At the moment, nothing is going to come of it.
I mean, I never expected anything to come of it.
Yeah.
I don't even think Riker expected an answer or response anyway.
Yep, that's fine. So the Zakharum are basically a bunch of warriors that were formed and known as the Paladins of Zakharum, or Highlanders of Zakharum. They were created to be protectors and also to go around the world kind of like spreading their word of the light, and also their prophet, who is Akarat. So if anything, you would be beseeching Akarat to hear you in your prayers, in your time of need, and asking for his favour to help aid you and protect your friends.
Alright.
Yep, okay. That's good. Alright, that's fine. I have made a note of that, by the way.
Interesting.
Right. Okay. So once you are finished, you say your amens and head towards the rest of the party, who eagerly await. The rest of the party are doing what, please? Do you wish to
Scarlet's just watching bemused as this man prays to a god who clearly doesn't give a shit about any of us. And after sneering at that, she walks away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. We're not in combat, are we?
Nope. Combat ended ages ago.
Bosa quickly whips his hat off as Riker turns around.
Just holds it behind his back.
Yeah.
Give me a sleight of hand, please, Bosa.
A sleight of hand, right? Let's have.
Let's make it contested. Actually, I'm going to make it a sleight of hand versus a perception check from Riker.
Oh well, my sleight of hand is terrible. So
what's
your, see anything.
What's your passive?
A 12.
A 12. For your passive is 12.
Yeah, passive.
Oh yeah, you see Bosa take off a rather clergy-looking garment off of his head and try to hide it from you behind his back.
All Riker does is just give like a disappointed dad stare.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You know better. It's just, I'm not angry. I'm not angry.
Scarlet will shout because she's taking a fast power walk. There's a staircase down here. Alerting the group.
Yep.
And then she'll head down.
The only response you can hear is Baxter shouting, "Yup."
Okay.
Did we check out this room?
Come on, gang.
To the left?
Yeah, they checked it out.
Yes.
Okay.
I got my new gloves.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where you get them from? Okay. Cool.
Yep. They look exactly the same as normal.
In my head,
They're just now in bad shape.
Look at my new hat.
Leave the hat. Put down.
I'll put it on I'll put it on a bench. Don't worry.
25.
Are you wearing those gloves, Riker?
Yeah.
The ones that we just got, the soul holds?
Yes.
Yeah, have you adjusted your character sheet?
I believe so.
Wonderful.
Is soul hold one of the suffixes? Or
No.
prefixes?
No.
Okay, good. Then I'm all good. I got it.
The name of it is soul hold. Each rare item has a name given to it. The affix is strong and the suffix is of devotion.
And then devotion.
Yep.
Yeah. I got it. It's all been changed.
Fantastic.
Pretty sure I'm actually going to double check that. Yes, it has been.
Okay. Fantastic. Let's just double check your character sheet.
I'm just kind of following back, watching everyone try to warm myself up from the shot earlier.
Yep, you've done that, nice.
Okay, one thing didn't change. Everything else did, but I don't think that one did. My AC, I think, should have gone up.
Yeah, it should have, yeah.
Yep, there we go. We've just changed it.
Fantastic. Right, 18. Yep, that's changed on your character token as well. Brilliant. Okay. So Scarlet has already decided that she's going down there, as per usual. Everyone else is racing after her to try and catch up, but she's already stepping down into the darker areas of this temple. So we move over to when the map wants to load. So Scarlet, as you are the only one here at this moment,
Yes.
you reach the bottom of the stairs with no real way of knowing whether there's anything there or not. As you step foot out from the stairwell...
Yes.
Let's have a quick look. Yeah, you can. You can see... have you found where your character is yet, by the way?
No, I'm trying to zoom in and out. Nothing's happening.
I'll do a
I've just got a black screen.
I've done the focus ping, so it should drag your camera to it.
No, I've just got a black screen on mine.
Mm-hmm.
I can see.
I'll try again, see if it
And
works.
this is the wrong way around.
Still black.
Oh, I've got a bit of summits.
I've zoomed right out. Zoomed right in.
It's
Yeah.
like top left.
Poster isn't in the map, that's why.
What's in it? What's in what?
Poster isn't in the map.
Yeah, I
I
can't see
found
it.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. There we are. And I'll do a focus ping for you as well. Okay. So as Scarlet has decided that she's going to race ahead, she's a whole turn in front of you guys, so you are not going to be able to react to anything that you can see at this current moment. However, Scarlet can. Scarlet, as you step out onto the cold floor of this kind of what you would perceive to be a burial chamber of sorts. You can see that there's coffins along the sideline in the walls. There's obviously been some conflict. And also on top of that, you can see further down, there are 4 strange looking, almost reptilian, demonic, twisted beast of a creature. They all turn their heads towards you in like a synchronized motion as you step out, and all it takes is just one footstep and that reverberates through this echoey hall, and you can see them all look directly towards you. What do you want to do?
Well, I don't know what the fuck these things are, but I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to point and shoot at the first one that comes near me. The first one I can see.
Okay, in that case, we're going to roll for initiative, because you do not have the jump on them. Let's get that up.
Are we all rolling for initiative as well?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'll remove. I think I just removed your latest roll. No, it is there. That's good. And Ophi. These are. Yeah. TA. I found a lot faster way to actually find all my monsters. I just type in their name and it appears literally for me. So I don't have to mess about with it. Alright. So, as these things look at you, Scarlet, you can see that there's a crackling energy that seems to form around their mouth. It looks like a blue, almost like electrical lightning kind of colour to it. And you've got 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the first turn, everybody's going to be out of it, apart from Scarlet and these creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10 count. Perfect. I will say that as you can kind of see Scarlet down the bottom of the stairs as you're looking down. You can see that she has brought up her crossbow to bear, and she is taking aim currently at something that's down there that you don't know what it is. So with that in mind, we're going to have 1, 2, and then Scarlet's turn. Get ready, Scarlet. So this lightning, it forms a ball, for want of a better word, and it kind of grows in size in the mouth, and then they just seem to channel this energy straight out, and it comes out like a ball of lightning. Right, okay.
This sounds like a barrel of laughs.
So the first one is a 23. The second one is a 17. Both beat your AC.
They do.
Okay. You take 11 points of lightning damage as the first bolt or ball of this lightning just slams into you. However, you are not stunned by it. The next one, you take 13 points of lightning damage, and you are again not stunned by it, but you do feel the energy of this this blast is kind of making it a bit difficult to move in some ways, because it's kind of it's affecting your nerve system. So you are okay at this point, but going forward you may not be. So that's going to be that one and that one, and I'm going to move them. They're going to come charging in. What's their movement, please? Okay, average 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's where they set up, and they end their turn there. We just double check, make sure. It's a weapon attack. It's a ranged weapon attack. Okay. So they don't end their turn there because they can actually attack you. So one of them is going to use... In fact, they're both going to just do a claw attack. One is going to do it in normal, and the other one is get advantage.
These are the same two, are they? That hit me.
Same two that hit you, yeah. So they've spat this lightning out at you, and now they're running up to you and using their second action to swipe at you with their claw. So you take a 10 points of slashing, and then on top of that, next one gets advantage. 25. And you take another 9 points of slashing as they're just tearing into you. And that is
all of my hit points gone. Apart from 2.
Alright, okay. Next is going to be your turn, Scarlet.
Well, I've got a lot of options. I'm going to have to. Hang on. Just check something quickly.
You can retreat up the stairs if you.
Yeah, I know.
If you want to disengage.
Right, I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on myself.
Right, okay. What sort of spell is that?
It's a 2nd level abjuration, 1 action, concentration required. A veil of shadows silences. A veil of shadows and silence radiates around me, masking me and my companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 to stealth checks and cannot be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or traces of its passage. So I'm going to use that and then try and retreat.
Okay. And that requires you to use what, sorry, for that spell?
Just 1 action.
So that's your action.
And
your bonus, well, you don't get a bonus action, do you?
I'll drink a health potion as well.
From the belt?
Yeah, I'm just going to try from the belt, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
In fact, I'm going to drink. One's a free action, one's a bonus action, isn't it? I might drink them both, to be honest.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Yeah, I've got to do both, yeah.
Whack 2 in you, yep.
So that's, what, 4d8 is that? No, 8d8 is it? 8d4?
8d4.
I'll get 16 hit points back.
Alright, not bad. Okay, so as you kind of back away as best as you can,
I don't know how it works. Opportunity attacks. I'm not invisible technically, but they I don't know how they can't really see me. I don't know if maybe a disadvantage. I don't know how you want to work it, but
well,
technically,
can you ping the spell into the chat so we can see it?
Yeah.
Because obviously this is quite important. Right. Each creature you choose within 30 feet, that's yourself, has a +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks. They can't be tracked except by magical means. So it's not an invisibility.
It's invisibility.
It's you're just masking your movements a lot.
And then
better.
I was going to retreat up the stairs to try and break the line of sight from them and try and hide.
Right. Okay, so if you're using your action to cast this, that's fine, and then you get your +10 to dexterity stealth rolls. But if you are going to pull away from these, you don't have any way to disengage from them. So you are basically you are running. Basically, you have potioned up and you are going to run.
Yep.
They are going to both strike at you.
Okay.
And you don't get any benefit to this because it's not a stealth roll. It's just a normal attack. It's a attack of opportunity from both. Okay. So they're going to swing their claws again. Actually, no. They're going to go for a bite attack. Yeah, they'll go for a bite attack. It's a normal for one of them. That's a 16.
Meet it to beat it, yeah.
Yeah, meet it and beat it. So what you got? That's a hit. What I need a dex save of 14, or you are grappled. It's low damage. Yep. The next one is going to do it with advantage, and you get to save against this if it hits as well. 14 does not hit. I believe it misses. So the second one goes to bite you, and you just duck away from the first, away from the second one, and you are able to get up those stairs. You obviously take the damage from the first, which is only 3 points of piercing damage. But yeah, other than that, you've escaped. There's nothing more I can really say. And also, you're gonna go up there and regroup with the party. These guys, they don't do steps, as you know. Monsters are generally stuck where they're put on the floors. There are a few exceptions, but these ones are definitely not an exception. So they are going to return. No, they'll stay there for now. And we'll keep in combat. Yeah, so that's fine. So you retreat up the stairs and towards the party. Party see you coming in. Ophi, you've already rolled. If everyone else wants to roll their initiative for me, please, and we will get you into the combat.
I'm rapid.
Both ends of the spectrum again. Interesting. It's one of those days, right? Aurora. She's slow. 14.
It's not bad.
Okay, is everybody on there now?
Yeah.
Got Bosa, Riker, Zrin, Baxter, Ophi, Scarlet. Perfect. And this is going to count as turn number 2. Okay. So picking up from turn number 2, the fastest will be both the tainted again. So the 2 that attacked before. I'm going to say that these guys are going to move forward a little bit further for their turn, but there's nothing to attack, so they're just going to stay there and guard. Now no one is technically in sight, so for their turn they're just going to move back a little bit further. And we're going to have to kind of make a train for everybody, because at the moment you don't have the option of spreading out, so you're going to be stuck on the walls at this point. And then after that, one by one, you can find a way down and maybe jump off to the side of the stairs. I don't know, it's up to you, but for now we're putting you all there. Scarlet is obviously out in front, so these guys are just going to wait, I guess, for anything to come down. So for their action, they're going to hold their actions. First up is Bosa. So Scarlet, you come running up the stairs. Not as bad as what you could have been through some quick thinking. Almost clashing straight into Bosa as he's coming down the stairs trying to catch up with you. How do you greet him?
I just sort of pant. Big demons down there. Lots of them. Be careful. Shoot lightning. Sharp claws.
Oh shit. Okay.
There's a lot to take in. Yeah, that's very
I'm on it, I guess.
Are you just going to be, yeah, okay, I'm going down there, or are you hanging back, or what do you want to do?
Well, as soon as everyone's following me, we're all coming downstairs anyway, so yeah, I'm going to go in, and I'm going to go with a...
Okay, well, okay, so what I'll do is then, as you've decided that you're definitely going down, I'll put you...
Yeah.
I'll put you there, and you can pick either this square here, this one next to it, or the one that's next to that. So this side or this side. You can choose where you exit the stairs. Obviously, one way is probably going to be a bit safer than the other, but I'll let you decide that. And you can instantly see the creatures are there, waiting for you to come down. So wherever you decide to put yourself is where they're going to attack.
Okay. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to jump onto this square here, right? So. And I'm going to go into a... rage.
Okay. So as you exit the stairs, or as you make yourself visible, you also are set upon by these beasts. There's only 2 of them that are holding their attacks. So they're going to both send out lightning balls towards yourself. We've got Well, the nat 1 doesn't mean anything for them, but the nat 20 certainly does. Whoa, here comes the damage. Right.
Oh, fuck.
So, you are going to take 13 and 10 points of lightning damage, so 23. And then on top of that, you are going to take an extra 6 points for the critical. So 29 points of damage.
Shit. Okay.
Roll in D100. That shouldn't have rolled twice. You are also now stunned, my friend. As the first bolt hits you, well, the only bolt hits you, it hits with such an impact. In fact, there's a critical, so I don't even have to roll. It automatically applies. You are instantly stunned by this effect. If you need to know what stunned is, I can tell you. But generally, you can't do anything. You basically skip your turn.
Okay.
So your rage will not happen. Your turn will not happen. But the damage will. Okay?
Okay.
As for... that's all I can do, because that's their held turn. So that's all I got. So it's now your turn, but technically you are now stunned. So we move on to Scarlet. Scarlet, you just hear the loud crackle of a lightning ball just smashing straight into Bosa behind you as you climb the stairs a bit further. You can't see him, and you don't know what's happened. All you see is all you saw is basically all you saw is peripheral vision. There's a massive flash behind you, and you know exactly what that means.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know exactly what it means.
But you don't know any of the details, obviously. But yeah, you know that he's been attacked.
So if I turn around,
yep,
I've lost line of sight with them. I'm gonna roll a stealth check.
Yep. Yeah, they're out. Yeah, you're out of line of sight, so they can't see you. They don't know where you are. So you are potentially hidden at this point.
I'm gonna just try and break field of vision with them and try and get myself into out of sight and out of mind.
Okay.
Into a hidden.
You'll still need to make a stealth check, but you get a +10 to that.
So that's gonna be 22.
22, beautiful. So that's exactly what you wanted right there. So they're not going to see you as you come down. They are not going to see you.
Well, I'm not actually going to come down. I'm going to hover at the top of the stairs and just abuse the line of sight situation. I've got elevation on them, and just try and peek a shot at one of them.
Your line of sight leads you to see here, here, and here. This is a almost vertical set of steps that are leading straight down. So it's not.
Well, I'll come down just a few steps then, just so I can get line of sight on one of them. But I'm staying right as far up, as high up as I can on the staircase, and I'll fire a powerful shot at one of them. I guess that one.
Right. So whereabouts are you going?
Just if it's a staircase, I'll go down the stairs. I guess just not very far. A few steps down.
You're gonna have to go all the way to the bottom to hit one.
Really?
Yeah. This is a small staircase that has led you down. It's not like a normal whip staircase. This is a single one person goes down. You can squeeze past or as you meet halfway or something, but it's a one person goes down.
I'm having trouble visualising that because we're only talking 10 feet of vision from the bottom, and yeah, we're not talking like way out here. We're talking right here. I'll take your word for it. I'm having trouble visualising how that looks because if it's a staircase, it can't be that narrow, surely. Or we're talking a ladder. The way you're talking about it's a ladder,
no,
not a staircase.
No, it is. It is a staircase, but because of you have to follow the flight, so you flight is down. So this would basically be the earth or the ground that you are now that you've got to pass through, and then it will open out here.
Okay, so it's a long way down, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess I'll come down then. I haven't really got a lot of choice. I've rolled the stealth check anyway, so I'll just take a shot at this one. Powerful shot, fire arrow level 2. Yeah, gonna try and take it out in one.
Alright, so are you gonna step onto which square? Where do you want to go? Here?
Yeah, just behind.
Yeah, you can.
Front line.
Yep.
So that's gonna be. That's with advantage. That'll be a 23 to hit.
A 23 on this one here is going to hit.
Yeah. So that's gonna be 16 piercing.
Yep.
Plus. Oh my god, are you serious? Plus 5 fire.
Okay. Yeah.
Still standing?
Yeah.
Still looking healthy?
Yeah, relatively, yeah. He's not bloodied yet.
Extra attack. Gonna go again. Powerful shot. I'm assuming he's seen me now, so I won't get advantage anymore.
That's right.
That's gonna be a 21 to hit for 15 piercing and 4 fire.
15 and 4, so that's 19 total. Yeah.
Still standing?
Still standing.
Oh my Christ. Offhand again, powerful shot. Oh, that's a miss. Well, that's me done.
Right, Riker, you have the same issue. You are travelling down a solo, or as small as a staircase as you can possibly get, and you can hear that fighting is going on. You've seen that there's been Bosa that's headed straight out after Scarlet's come back and explained that there's lightning claws, etc, etc, etc. So how do you react and what do you want to do?
Just gonna walk down, try to stand right in the middle of them. We're gonna do second level Holy Fire.
Second level Holy Fire, okay.
3d6. So that becomes a 4. Becomes that. Because these guys are clearly an issue. I'm going to assume that probably hits all of them.
Let's see, shall we? Yep, that hits every single one of them. 14 points of fire damage.
Nice.
The one that is next to you goes down.
Nice.
This one will suffer 14. This one also. You get the gist of this. There we go. So everything just starts to burn.
Good.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna attack with my hand axe. The one closest to me.
That misses.
Damn.
Yep.
Maybe I shouldn't ever attack. I gotta stop. I'll try it again.
14
better,
misses.
Yeah. Right, well then, I stand there like a Dumbo.
Very well. Ophi, you're up. So you travelled down with Nyx beside you, which is slightly smaller than a normal standard human being. So there's enough room for you to both get down there. What do you want to do?
I'm going to do my ice on fire again on this guy.
Alright, where do you want to go?
And I don't know why my dog is starting to bark every single time I start talking. So, start with this one. Ophi's going first.
Where are you going? Where are you standing, Ophi? I need to know where you're going. And I need to know where Nyx is going as well.
Next to Bosa.
Next to Bosa? And where's Nyx going?
Behind me.
So she'll have to go there. Yeah, if she goes there, then it means she's just gonna get attacked.
Can she go there?
She can, but she'll get attacked from this one.
Okay. In fact,
you want her to get attacked, or?
I'm gonna go forwards before then.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can go there. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Who are you attacking?
Ophi first. What is that? going to throttle the dog in a minute. So, very fast first. 14 to hit.
14 is going to miss.
Sorry, please say that.
14 misses, Ophi.
Ah! So, Nick's with a firebolt. And 12 to hit, so that's going to miss as well, isn't it?
Yep, that's going to miss.
I'm going to go on mute in a minute, but I'm going to put warmth out.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. Let's put warmth on as a token. -1 per round. Okay. That is added. Right, so everyone within the distance of the warmth is now going to receive the healing from it as it pulses out the warm, comfortable glow. So that is, let's see, it's going to be on that square there. So Bosa, Riker, and also Ophi. Yeah. So you guys receive 3 points of healing back as this warmth just glides over your bodies and starts to heal up any of the wounds that you've suffered. But the next thing in line is going to be this guy here. Let's see. She's going to go up there. He's going to move up and he's going to attack you, Ophi. The first thing... No, actually, he can... yeah, he can do 2 attacks. So he will get the claws out twice. That's 2 hits.
I get Sentinel, I believe.
You do indeed.
Well, let's find out if this can do anything. Maybe.
A 16. A 16 hits. So you do 6 points of damage and 3 for radiant. You also do extra damage to demons.
Oh.
Actually, give me 2 seconds. Nope, they don't class as demons, I'm afraid.
Okay, I thought so.
They
class
as beasts. They class as beasts.
Yeah.
Yep. So let's see. 3 radiant. Does that get increased? No, it does not. So
I've taken 16 damage there.
Yes, Ophi, you just took a ton of damage. As this thing has moved into range and slashed you twice with his claws. In the meantime, Riker has been like, no you don't, and smacked him back with his axe.
Oh, cheers, Riker.
So that's all he's going to get. So Aurora is going to also head down the stairs.
My job.
She's going to get here. She's going to bonus action disengage so she doesn't get attacked by this fucker here. And she's going to move into the corner and launch an arrow towards this furthest one over here. I'll give her a stealth roll just to see if she can beat their passives. She does indeed. We'll go with a cold arrow to try and slow them down, and this will be obviously advantage. 18. Yep. Rolling damage. 9 and a 5. On top of that, it is a D6, and on a 4 plus. No, that's fine. Fair enough. So he resists the effects of being cold, but does take the damage. So 14 points. That's a nice arrow shot right there. As the cold just spreads around his side of his face where she's landed an arrow. That does leave her a little bit vulnerable, but we will see what happens. The Tainted that has just been struck is going to move towards... move into range with Ryaka and Ophi, and he's going to go for Ophi. 2 Sharp Claw attacks again. Let's see. He can actually move to... He's going to move to there. Is that a advantage position? Which way would you be facing, Ophi? The thing that just hit you? Or your warmth globe, as that was your last action that you done? Would you be facing that square where your warmth is, or what? Are you muted, Ophi? Yeah, you are. What?
Sorry, was I on mute then?
Yeah. She did it.
Sorry,
she did it, guys. She did it. She did the famous talking while she's on mute. Every session.
It's not a session without it.
That's right.
Oh, sorry. It's because of the dog.
Ophi, which way are you facing, please? Are you facing...
I would have cast warmth and then turned back to the thing that hit me. So I'd still be looking straight at him.
Yeah, that's fine. This means that the attacks that are coming your way are both with advantage. Yep, that's fine. And the next one is also advantage. Oh, I think my Ophi might be going down.
Cannot help.
9 points of slashing damage. Along with... 8, 9, 10, 12 points of slashing damage, on top of which you are also... No, you're not stunned, sorry. But you are going to take an extra 4 on top of that. So 16 points of slashing damage. So 9 and 16.
A 9 and a 16?
Yes.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm down.
Okay. So everyone just watches as Ophi drops.
Now it's time for the Revengers.
Right. Need to just double check because I'm not sure whether Nick still counts as a summon.
Well, she's not attached to my life force as such.
No, that's fine. So she can stay, and even possibly help you. You can still obviously control her actions. Let's see. Yeah, he's safe to move, so he's going to go over to here. Yep, that's that done, and I'm going to go and put Baxter in play. Baxter,
Yes, sir.
You are on the stairs at this point. Why are you... You still got that exhaustion on you. There we go.
Damn.
Right, okay.
I think it's because it was my old character sheet, and then obviously when I bring him out from transformation, it's still there, but hey ho. So
Yeah, you're
Bax
right.
is going to
Yeah, you're right.
get down to the bottom of the stairs. I'm going to do something, most likely suffer the consequences for it, but I'm going to bend down to Ophi and cast Cure Wounds to get back up.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, that is a risky move.
Yeah, but it worth.
Right, okay. So let's just make it obvious where people are. So you are going to have 2 attacks coming towards you for reactions.
Yep.
Okay. So as you do try to aid her, let's sort this out first because I don't want. There we go. Okay. Right. So we have 1 and 2. You're going to be facing Ophi, right?
Yeah, I'll immediately be locked into Ophi.
Okay. And 19 and
yep.
And a 17. That's 2 strikes.
Yep, they both hit.
Not criticals, but still damage. 16 points of damage, slashing damage.
Which ain't too bad because I still have my temporary hit points from earlier, so that only brings me down to 28.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy with that one. I can go ahead and do what I need to do now, right?
Yeah, just be careful not to mention your hit point number, please.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I'm gonna.
So they've struck you as you've moved in to help Ophi. There's nothing else there that can go for you. So what do you want to do as your action?
So I'm gonna immediately go to Ophi's aid and chuck down the cure wounds. See what I can do with that.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
So
Ophi, you receive 7 points of healing as Baxter reaches down and attempts to heal your wounds with nature magic.
Fabulous.
You can see that they are starting to close up, Baxter, so it's not a failed effort as such, but you see also that she's not quite there just yet. There's still a bit of a weight on her that's pulling her down into a state of not being able to move and respond as well. I don't know if you went unconscious, Ophi. That's completely up to you. I normally leave it to the players to decide how they go down and what they do when they go down. You can, if you wish to stay conscious, you can inform them that it's going to take more than what they've given or something like that, and just help along with the narrative for it. But it's completely up to you. If you don't want to, you want to go unconscious. A lot of people just choose to go unconscious because that's how they see fit.
I think the kind of welly that I took, I think it's fair to say I'm unconscious.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Okay, that's fine. So you have no idea what's going on then whilst this is going on. Okay, Bax. So that's your action?
Yeah, so I've got my second action, so I'm going to go to the one I'm going to face the one who's behind me there. I'm going to take my spear because hopefully it does a thing.
Mm-hmm. You're going to launch into him with a 12. A 12 is going to miss, I'm afraid. So A kind of like raffle strike coming from yourself after healing a comrade who's been downed by these beasts. You go to strike him, and it's no good. It just doesn't pierce through.
Yeah. And I don't think I can do anything else because all I have left is my bonus action. So that's me, unfortunately, sorted.
All right, Zrin, you are up. Where do you want to go? You ain't got a lot of choice at this point, but you can weave your way through to get to the side if you wish.
I will try and go to behind Bosa, so like weave around to there.
Yep.
And then try and shoot this one with a firebolt.
Yep, this one over here. Great. Okay, fire away.
It's not rolling.
Oh, that's weird.
A crit!
Well, there we go. Okay, the next crit comes in. You're getting quite good at these firebolt crits, I've got to say. Roll your damage, please.
A 1 and a 9.
Okay, so not as much, but it's still not bad. So that is going to be a total of 20 fire damage, because obviously you've crit, so you add the extra spell dice that you use, which is a 10.
Yeah.
So you're going to do 20 points of fire damage, just like that.
Sweet.
You don't have any burn chances on that, do you? Because it's just a cantrip one.
Just the cantrip.
Yep, gotcha.
So nothing else.
You do a big hit on him to a point where he kind of staggers sideways slightly, just from the impact of that hitting in the side of his chest. Nice hit. Anything else that you want to do?
No, nothing else.
Okay. So we move on to turn 3. The tainted that are left are going to... did I remove one? I did remove one. No? 1, 2... Ah, he's down, that's why. Ah, so he's dead. Never mind. Next one is still up, and it's the one that's just by you, Baxter. So, naturally, he's going to move towards... he's going to move towards... let's see. This is the one you're attacking as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to move towards there, and he's also going to push forwards to Aurora over in the corner here, and try to get her with his claws. Yeah. That one, and that one. Okay, so the next one doesn't go through, but the first one does, and she suffers 8 points of slashing damage. And she yelps out in pain as these things, as this thing just tears through her body. No remorse. Moving on. Bosa, you're up.
Okay, am I still stunned?
No, so that will wear off this turn, so you've now got full control of your body.
Right, okay.
But you don't know what's going on. It's kind of like a bit of a blur, a bit of a haze. Everything is all going on around you, and you're just unable to process what's going on. Oh, obviously you can see someone's on the floor in front of you, and that's not hard to work out what's going on there.
Yeah. So I can see there's one downed beastie.
Yep, right next to you.
Right next to me. I'm gonna... Can I step over him and attack this guy?
No, because of where the orb is at the moment.
Oh, of course, yeah. Right. I'm going to have to try and move through Nick's camp.
Yeah, you can move through Nyx. And you can move safely as well. You're not in any combat range at the moment.
Okay.
Although, if you do move through Nyx and you move out, which you have to do, you will get attacked.
Damn. Yeah, let's do it anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna come join Baxter over the other side, so I'll move there and then I'll get attacked.
Yeah, by this one here. So you've kind of glanced. He's seen you out of his peripherals. You're trying to sneak past, and he's going to try and hit you as you go.
Okay.
We're going to go with a. We're going to go with a bite. Actually, he's going to try and ensnare you. Nope, not happening. So he tries. So all you hear is just this snapping. Hang on, what's your AC?
It's only 11, actually. So that
right,
hit.
so it does hit. So you just hear and feel the breath of this thing, and it's like the sparks that are in its mouth as it clamps down on you. Ooh. I need a dex save, please.
Oh, fuck off. Dex save. There you go.
Yep, you're absolutely fine. So you manage to pry open the jaws and pull yourself away, blood dripping off of its teeth, but you're able to move still. So only 5 points of piercing damage suffered. That's it.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going half good with that.
Yep. So you can now move wherever you wish.
Cool. I will move back over here. I will rage.
Very nice. Yep.
And
so that bite sending you into a spiraling rage. Yeah, I like it.
And then I guess I'll just crack him with my battle axe. Let's try that.
Okay. A 21 will hit. Roll your damage, please.
Cool. Plus the 2 for rages, so that's 7 points.
Indeed. And which one's this one? The one that bit you?
The one that bit me, yep.
Alright, so that's the one that's closest to the stairs, just for clarification. Alright, yep. You still got other actions?
I do. What I'm going to do is turn and use my bash. So like drop a big kick at this guy here.
Yeah,
trying to push him a bit further back.
Yep, that's fine.
So that is.
Just so you aware, you will push him into Aurora if you do this.
Oh, will I?
Yeah.
Sorry, I did not see her there because of the turn orders. Maybe I won't do that then.
It's already done, I'm afraid. You've already rolled it. Once it's rolled, you can't take it back. So, you are hitting for 13, so that's going to fail. So, luckily, you don't knock him back. You don't do any damage either, so that's fine. So that's your bonus action. You've got another attack.
No, my bonus action was to rage. That was my second.
Sorry,
attack.
No, you're right. So in which case, you
pass it on.
Have hit this turn, so your rage will still be active next turn. That's fine.
Yeah.
I will put a mark of, where is it? 10 right next to you.
Cool.
Gave the person the wrong one. There we go. Put that 10 right there. We'll go with black. Okay, that's your rage counter. Scarlet, you're up. Seeing all this going on, you've been on the end of that.
I thought we had to stop at 4:30.
What we can do, if you guys are ready to stop, we can stop and we can pick this up mid-combat next turn. Yeah. It's up to you. If you want to overrun, we can, but obviously Baxter's got to head off.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm happy to stop, to be honest.
Alright, yeah.
Sorry about me, guys. I'm going to have to shoot now, so...
We're almost to bar 4 anyway, so it's not like you're leaving early.
Yeah, no worries, bud.
Okay, right, see you all in a bit.
Alright, mate. Bye-bye. Okay, well, all I can say is to be continued then. There's not going too badly. You've only got one person downed. The rest, the enemies are injured at least, which is good. Yeah, I think you can easily wrap this up next session.
We hope.
Yeah, I think you'll be alright. And we kick off with you, Scarlet. All right, so
Yeah.
that's going to be great. Easy to remember. Okay. Right then.
Oh, guys, thank you very much.
Cool. Thank you for that, mate.
Oh,
Good for it.
yeah, interesting one. Interesting. All right. Yeah, we'll call the session there. I will see everybody no later than 1 PM in a couple of weeks.
1 PM. I'll keep it in mind next time.
Yeah, I mean, it's not so bad. If you can't make it, fine, just let me know. But it would be nice if we can just get in and just get cracking straight away.
Yeah, no, I explained, but my mic wasn't working. I thought it was 1:30 when we started, so that was my bad.
No worries. Alright. I will be hanging around after the game for a little while. I might try and see if I can upload this tonight. I'll see what I can do. If not, it'll be over the next few days because I'm not going to be available in the Monday and Tuesday. So yeah, thanks very much, guys. Thanks for turning up and playing. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Hey, Mom.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody is gone, I believe, so yeah, it's just me in the chat. Excellent. Well, I guess no one wanted to stick around in the chat. That's fine. So yes, we are going to cut our session right here. We're not going to overrun. I don't really want to play without someone who wants to be part of the action, which would just be horrible. So without further ado then, thank you everybody who has turned up today. I've had a great session yet again. We keep knocking these great sessions out one after the other, which is absolutely fantastic. Really is. I can't express how grateful I am to my players for turning up consistently, sticking with the game, sticking with me. We're not perfect by any stretch of imagination, but we are doing our best, and that's all I really ask of anybody. We are leaving it in a bit of a tense situation. We've got a party member that is down, obviously Ophi. So everybody has now failed in their jobs because they're supposed to be Ophi's bodyguards, which is quite amusing really. And yeah, so we'll see how this turns out in the following session, which is going to be in 2 weeks' time from here. So if you are sticking with us, thank you very much. We absolutely appreciate all of you who are watching and following on. There hasn't been any comments as such from anybody for a while, so if you do feel you want to reach out and talk to us, then go ahead and do it. We're not professional, we just play for fun, and we play for the spirit of D&D. We're not making any money out of this, and we don't intend to make any money out of this. That's not why we take part. This is purely just so we can have a good time. So I will try and get this uploaded tonight. I can't guarantee it because, like I said, I'm not going to be available the next couple of days. However, I will do my absolute best to try and get this up tonight because I think it's an absolute cracker of a session as well. So the last thing that I really need to do is say to you guys, if you like what you see, then give us a like. You know, it doesn't hurt and it helps us out. If you do want to join the Discord is going to be in the description of the video as well, and of course this is going to be added to the current playlist as the latest video, but you've also got all the other videos on there that you can either listen to or you can actually watch, and fair play to you if you do actually watch them. A lot of people just listen to them, but yeah, give us a go, see what you think, and then hopefully return and see what we do in the following session. Okay. Until then, take care of each other and yourselves, and we will see you in 2 weeks, hopefully. Bye-bye for now.